All right, Cox here with an extra video. Get turn it the right way. Hero Cox here with an extra video. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of Nintendo E3 2019 pictures. I started reacting to them on the last Transgender video, Transgender hate mail video, but I'll continue doing it until we get to the end because they're all right here. Might as well just get in the list. I'll just enjoy them. We have Secret of Mana collection, picture. Secret of Mana collection picture. And it's like the original 3 games in the Mana series now on Nintendo Switch. I have to get a Nintendo Switch sometime. Get the ability to do let's play, record let's plays on that thing. Get a capture device of some kind. Because there's some great old school RPGs that I've played and enjoy tremendously, and want to actually do let's plays on. I've done Star Ocean. I did Breath of Fire 3. I definitely did Breath of Fire 3. There's definitely some bumps in the road on that one. I had to start over because the computer got damaged too, or something like that. I had to reset everything. It was crazy stuff, but I got it all, got that stuff going. There was Chrono Trigger. I got the worst ending, but I think video is the worst ending. But yeah, I want to get other stuff. They're putting collections of old school JRPGs on the Nintendo Switch. I'm interested in getting those out. Let's continue on here. Let's go. We got Final Fantasy Adventure, the first Secret of Mana game before they changed their name after they split off from Final Fantasy. The Secret of Mana, the original epic, wonderful, one of the things that got me into RPGs. Secret of Mana, the coolest RPGs ever to this day. It's just wonderful. It's definitely creepy. Watch out for that. There's creepy scenes in there. Watch out, but it is really good. Really epic. You have all these cool characters, these 3 cool characters, and they can use their different weapons and stuff. It's really fun. Get on here. Trials of Mana. So the new one. Was the new one back then. It's Visions of Mana now. New one back then, and it's looking really good. It looks like it's a kind of an upgrade from the original Secret of Mana. Not quite the 3D one yet. Collection of Mana a little later today. They say. Yeah. You have what looks like The Witcher. Geralt on Nintendo Switch. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Yeah. That was an interesting one. I think it was No More Heroes 3 doing a parody of anime stuff. You see the guy with his silly lightsaber. Heroes 3, yes. Welcome to Damned City, Population Crazed, home of the road course. The sad knockoff Contra game. With different characters that look cool, but there's cooldown with the guns and that, so you can't shoot all the time. You have to basically shoot, and then your stuff overheats. You have to wait for it. That's not Contra. That's wrong. 3D Contra, cuddly, killer, cultured. Interesting. Contra Road Core, not exactly that much beloved of a Contra game. So enjoy wireless co-op. All the Contra games, or a bunch of Contra games. Contra Anniversary Collection. Those are side-scrolling shooters. They're fun. Look at now. We have Demon and Ex Machina. So yeah, Panzer Dragoon. Out. The Pokemon back then with the bunny, fire bunny, score bunny, the grass monkey, and the salamander thing, water salamander thing, and the Pokemon. That was fun. Oh yeah. Actually, I've seen fan art of this grandma over here. She's cute. I like her. Let's get down here. Then there's different Pokemon you can come across, including one that looks like one of those worms that weaves like a cocoon and hangs out in there. Floats around. A sheep-looking one and like a turtle-looking one. Big dinosaur turtle-looking one. That's nice. And then you have giant battles. You can have the Pokemon grow to giant size to fight that way. Then you have this one here. What was that? Unchained or something like that. Where you had the Astral Chain, yeah. You had monsters. Started attacking. There's these weird spirit monsters started attacking Earth in Astral Chain, and these people started actually capturing them and using them against and then basically training them to fight against other spirit monsters. So that it was Astral Chain. Yeah, so it's an interesting kind of thing. Then you had this one. What is it? Shoot. Mafia style. I liked Angry Joe and other Joe's playthrough. Well, not playthrough, but play. I'd say video playing it because there was a part where there was a glitch. Other Joe's character had his Tommy gun would rapid fire. It would just let's see here. Get time. Would rapid fire. It would basically just continue to fire and not stop firing. You know, and it's just like, yeah, no, the bullets will not run out or something like that. So he was able to just keep firing, even though the character that they was shooting at, the enemy that he was shooting at was already dead. So it was like a line of damage, you know, fire that would happen whenever any character would walk into it, you know. And then I think one time, I think while he was doing that, an enemy was killed by the guy's Tommy gun. But there's like one of Angry Joe's, characters was hanging out behind that character. So then after that other character was killed, his character got killed. So it's just like, it's like Chad. It's like, and then other Joe's like, I think Angry Joe was off doing something like using the restroom or getting something to eat, so or a drink. So yeah, he didn't see it. So he's just like, and then other Joe's just like, okay, Chad, don't tell him. What happened? Angry Joe eventually figured it out. It's like, what the heck? What is that? So crazy. So yeah, what is this one? Empire of Sin. That's what it was. The Empire of Sin. Yeah, it was 1920s speakeasy mafia, classic mafia type of thing. Goodfellas type of. No, I don't know Goodfellas, but no type of thing where they have a game there. You have Thanos' crew hanging out. Members of Thanos' crew hanging out. And what was that? I forgot the name of it. I'll find out. Yeah, and fighting against the Avengers and stuff, including the Guardians of the Galaxy, like Peter Quill hanging out with Captain Marvel, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, and Hulk, and Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Kamala Khan, Gwen, Stacy, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. Okay, yeah. And the X-Men, Nightcrawler and Magneto and Wolverine and probably Psylocke. I see. I guess barely make her out, but she definitely is wearing like a one piece. Yeah. Folly Storm or someone like that. I think she's in the air. They're in the air. And Beast. You can clearly see it's Beast. In a bit more modest clothing. He has like black shorts on instead of his normal Speedo. Yeah. And the other Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax the Destroyer, Gamora, Groot, Rocket Raccoon, and Peter Quill hanging out. Very nice. And you have this girl here for, what is this, It'll Do, or Rhythm something? Fight to beat Cadence. Cadence Hyrule. Yeah. Play as Link of Zelda. And girl with the shovel. Cute girl with the shovel. Yeah, and Cadence Hyrule. Yeah, The Legend of Zelda, June 13th, 2019. And then Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Luigi, Sonic, Tails, Dr. Eggman, Bowser. I think probably Yoshi over there or something. Yeah, I saw that death battle with Dr. Eggman and Bowser. It was awesome. Yeah, it was just awesome. Though I'm not gonna give away spoilers, but let's just say, when it comes to physical strength, Bowser is stronger and tougher than Dr. Eggman is. But when it comes to mental stuff, IQ, Dr. Eggman is smarter than Bowser is. So it's just like, yeah, there was great stuff going on there. It was just an amazing fight. Just like, wow. Sonic surfing, Tails and Princess Peach fighting with Charmy officiating. Doing karate with Charmy officiating. Interesting. Tails, Sonic and Dr. Eggman fighting. Sonic loses to Dr. Eggman. And Mario comes in third. Wow. That's crazy. Amy climbing a rock wall. She has her normal dress on, but she has little shorts on underneath. So it's all modest and stuff for the snowflakes out there. That's nice. Bowser climbing a rock wall. Mario doing gymnastics. Mario actually is pretty good at gymnastics. How much time I got? A little time. Let's continue on here. So Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. November 2019. Very nice. Got Animal Crossing. The cute Animal Crossing girl hanging out. I set up my tent. The island is feeling less deserted already. Very nice. Doing snow. It's cold outside, huh? Well, stick around and thaw yourself out. She says. She talks to some. I think some sort of sheep or something. I got the hooves. Yeah, pink sheep. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah. So cute characters hanging out. There's a cute fan art of them. All over the place. It's great. I like that. March 20th. Is your itemized bill? Like a Spyro. Silk Song. Yeah. So. All right, Hero Cox here. Continuing on with my reaction to pictures of screen caps of the Nintendo E3 2019 showcase. We got the sizzle reel here. Nino Kuni, Akira Toriyama. Well, not Akira Toriyama. No. Hayao Miyazaki. Sorry, wrong person. Wrong awesome artist. Okay, Hayao Miyazaki. Being awesome in Akira with Nino Kuni. There you go. Minecraft Dungeons looking good. All the Elder Scrolls Online. I don't really care about that game. Continue on here. Except for seeing the angry review of it. That was hilarious. Continue on here. Getting our Animal Crossing on this website that is not safe for work. So many awesome grown-up versions of cartoon characters from the characters from Animal Crossing here. Yep. Right now it's only that weird Egyptian cat right now, cat girl, but that's not bad. Hello? Where's my arrow? Where is my arrow? Where's my arrow? You're at 132. Shoot. There's no arrow coming. You gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, 132. 132. Double click. On day 3, I'm gonna do it this way then. Yeah. Another picture of this Elder Scrolls Online first person mode, I guess. Okay. My friend Pedro, side scrolling 3D shooter thing. Next. Doom Eternal. Very nice. Very violent, unfortunately. I don't know anything. The Sinking City. I don't even know much about that one. Continue on. Go on. Load in, girls. Load in. Wolfenstein, The New Order. Interesting. It's like 5, 4 with a slash through it. Yeah. That's looking like a future game from a few generations ago, but not bad. Alien Isolation still looks good. Yes. Very nice, very nice. Going to Switch, yeah. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, yeah. 4-player co-op on Switch, yeah. That's awesome. Dragon Quest Builders, super cute characters. You get little girl there, get little dude there with a club, and giant another giant person. I don't know. Is that a wooden dude? Or is that more than one person? There might be. I see a purple hair here. Well, purple hair there. I don't know. Oh, good. The arrow's back. Let's go. I don't know what game this is. Oh, that's Stranger Things. Sort of PC game, Stranger Things. Running around isometric places, shooting at things, with all kinds of different improvised weapons. Our God is a Woman, Ariana Grande, Just Dance. He knows how women think. He made them. He knows how men think. He made them. So there you go. Policeman, Eva Simmons, Con Shoes, Jeans. Just Dance, yeah. Just Dance looking still good. Catan, and I don't know much about that one. Okay, Super Lucky's Tale. Silly Fox Kid. Super Lucky's Tale looking good. Dauntless. Super Mario Maker 2. Yeah. Crazy Worlds and stuff. Oh, yes. Smash Brothers introducing Banjo and Kazooie. Are raring to go. Banjo and Kazooie are raring to go. When Andre for the Black Nerd saw the Jiggy, they call it Jiggies, the little golden puzzle pieces, he started freaking out because he knows that stuff. I don't know that stuff very well, but he knows. It's like, it's just like, yes. All right, he's having a good time. And then he sees him. Yeah, that was nice. Then Nukasui, um, left Star Fox or something, part of that plan in a boxing, a punching bag. Oh yeah, the last trailer relief was Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda game like Breath of the Wild with Tears of the Kingdom, and they find Ganondorf. Sequel Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is now in development. Okay, go. Nintendo Labo, looking super cool and awesome, and not that expensive because it's cardboard. That was kind of cool. I enjoyed seeing that. How they were using cardboard and stuff. Yeah, any other pictures going to load in here? Okay, let's go to the next one. It was nice. And Nintendo Switch versions hanging out. Nintendo Switch showing off Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Switch again. Don't worry about the raw body. You're safe. I made it myself. You're safe. With my guy Ace Sling in a umpire's outfit. You're safe. Yeah. Comics. No orchestra is blandish ending. Oh, shoot. This is back when I was using lined paper. My goodness. So you choose to live? Like, I don't know. You saw this guy. You saw what he was capable of. My goodness. Yeah, that's crazy stuff. You saw this guy. You saw what he was capable of. I was this prisoner for so long. I read basically when I was getting rides to my job I had. All right. Basically, the rider, the guy who was driving me, is this awesome African dude, good sized African dude, heavy set African dude, and he actually gave me gave me these novels to read, and one of those novels was called No Orchids for Miss Blandish. Okay, and in that novel you have basically it's from the point of view of I think some gangsters, all right, speakeasy gangsters, 1920 stuff. And a detective, of course, classic detective type novels and things like that. And he basically, when I was reading these novels, I would basically imagine the characters looking like characters I like. So the detective looks kind of like Cliff Fitter from Star Ocean, Till the End of Time as the detective. You had Miss Blandish looking like Roxanne from a Goofy movie, and you had the Grissom gang, were the bad guys. Main bad guys. They, was like the mom of Mom Grissom. It looks like Mandy, grown up version of Mandy from Billy and Mandy, because they were saying she was nasty. They read it was the description of her, so she was nasty. But I was like, I can't have her look nasty. I didn't care about her, so I was like, yeah, hey. She looks like Mandy. She's a grown-up version of Mandy. She's very beautiful, very cute, and very beautiful and awesome and amazing. But she's doing things wrong. She's very, she's the leader of this gang of criminals, bad guys trying to do their thing. So yeah, so I made her look like a grown-up version of Mandy. And my gosh, I gotta find me some more grown-up versions of Mandy, because my gosh, that girl hot. But anyway, then I had her son, Johnny. When I read about him, and how he likes to kill with a knife and stuff like that, and how psychotic he is, I'm just like, that is totally going to be a mixture of Jonah Hex and Joker. And he was. And yeah, he was. Definitely very Jonah Hex because he has his cowboy outfit on and a long trench coat, And he basically uses it, but he uses a knife like Joker, Heath Ledger Joker. So he's just like, yeah, basically going like, yeah. You know which ones were cowards? He's like, yeah, the guy killed some people. You know which ones were cowards? Just stuff like that. Not really, but some stuff like that. You're getting all philosophical as he's like basically coming at you with his knife. So it's just like, very scary. So yeah, in this comic I made, I'm sorry, a little time. In this comic I made that I have the screen cap of. I had in my fan ending of it. Okay, in the actual story of Miss Grissom, Miss Blandish. Okay, she could not live. After she was a rich. Basically, how much time do I have? Little time. She was a rich socialite girl. Okay, very rich socialite girl. She's belle of the ball and everything. And she was basically showed off. She basically was the target of a rival gang, of the Grissom gang, the young gang. These three young dudes were trying to capture her so they could basically get ransom for her and sell off the awesome diamond necklace on her neck and stuff like that. And the Grissom gang killed them and took her for themselves, and she ran to Johnny and stuff like that. So I'll see you next time. All right, and we're back to this story. Here goes transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. This is me. It's basically me looking at screen caps on YouTube video art. Isabella from Animal Crossing on the Not Safe for Work website on my tablet here. My gosh, it's awesome fan art. Yeah. Oh, you seen that? But anyway, so. Hero Comics, Treasure Hate Mail, okay. Basically, we react to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. The response to comments, I am made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video. Do not lie and say there's hate speech to my videos, because there is no hate speech to my videos. It's speech you hate. That's a different story. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in these comment sections, and me trying to straighten them out. But right now, before we get back to the hate mail, I want to talk about this comic. I have a page of a comic I put on DeviantArt a long time ago called "No Orchids for Miss Blandish Fan Ending." Okay, now. And again, I did explain it last time in my Nintendo E3 2019 video screen cap reaction video, but second video, but I want to show just talk about it again. In the Orchids for Miss Blandish, there is a girl named Miss Blandish who is a socialite in the area. Basically, she's belle of the ball, she's top of the world, and she basically is rich, young girl, and she is showing off, probably in a nice sequin, silvery or white sequin dress. I don't remember exactly the details of that girl, but sequin dress with a massive diamond necklace or whatever on, worth bunches of money. She's just super rich and awesome, and she basically was hanging out, and she basically was I think at a party with her boyfriend, and there was a gang that was there was a gang called the Grissom Gang. Okay, bad news. Bad news. Bears. Big dangerous gang, and this rival gang wanted to get some street cred of their own. It was made of three guys. Of three young punks. They, like two young punks and one old guy, old experienced gangster, and they wanted to kidnap this girl so they could get they basically sell her, get her back from, get ransom on her and sell that necklace, get a bunch of money for that. So they chased her down and got, in her car and grabbed her and got her and killed her boyfriend because the boyfriend tried to defend her, so they killed her. And then they basically were, long story short, killed by the Grissom gang. And the Grissom gang got her and her necklace, stuff like that, sold that and stuff. Got her for ransom and stuff like that. Basically sold her necklace and got money for that. Did all kinds of stuff. And basically, when she was hanging out as a prisoner of the Grissom gang, she met the son of Ma Grissom, the leader of the Grissom gang, and his name's Johnny. And I basically, when I read how he was and how he talked and everything, it basically made you think of a mixture of Jonah Hex and Joker. Okay, so basically mostly Jonah Hex because he's got his cowboy hat. My version of him, he has a cowboy hat. He has his basically his long trench coat and his evil smile and his knife, because he likes to, he was described as like he'd like to kill with a knife. So like that's Joker stuff, Keith Ledger Joker stuff. So he's just not a nice man, very creepy. And basically he waxes philosophical. Again, of course he waxes philosophical, but it's like at times I think blessed Miss Blandish was drugged, of course, to try to keep her from trying to escape, So yeah, and he eventually took advantage of that. So I'm just like, yeah, so horrible things happened to that girl because of this gang, And eventually, though, of course, the police were able, thanks to the detective character, our hero detective character, they were able to storm the speakeasy or whatever that the Grissom gang owned, was holed up in. And they had one last stand with cops, and they did some serious damage, but they still lost. Margerson was killed, all the others were killed. So it's just like Johnny was the only one left, and he had taken Miss Blandish as his hostage to like a barn somewhere nearby, somewhere out the outskirts of the city. But the cops were able to track him down, bring in the National Guard, crazy stuff. So he's like yeah, I'm gonna. It's like basically going like this is the last stand. I all I have is my pistol and my knife. That won't do any good, much good. Might as well go out in the last stand. So we basically just ran out. The girl is basically hanging out in the barn with him. And he's just like, what is that? See ya, see you later, girl. So he like ran out there to try to shoot at as many dudes as possible before he gets killed, and he was definitely got killed. He deserved that. So yeah, he was killed, and she was saved. But the issue was she had such a horrible time with the Grissom gang. Such horrible things happened to that girl that basically, I think it was like he found out. I think like the detective, after talking to her, was like, okay, well, you get better, all right. I'll see you around. So he left. Later, I think he finds out that she jumped from a window out of the hospital window or something to her death. In the story, that's what happened. My fan ending is she almost died. And then you have this stuff here, and like basically, she's fighting for her body. She's fighting for her life here. So she's basically have let's see here, the detective as the good side, is like God or something, trying to help her stop. They realize she needs to live, and you have Johnny. They have the monster version of Johnny with his knife, saying, "Yeah, look at you'll die. Come live with me forever." He's just like, "No, let's see here." And this is all old, basically. I didn't have the equipment I have now. I got Ticonderogas now. These are epic dark pencils. Oh my gosh, dark lead. I got these big old giant thick ones that are even better because they're really nice and thick. In fact, I don't think I had that much, but we'll see. And I used lined paper. Let's see here. I can show you lined paper here. Oh. No, I can show you lined paper. Lined paper like this, stuff like that, And I basically now use stuff like this. Okay, much better. It's copy paper. That stuff is nice and pretty cheap. You get a huge chunk of it for only a few bucks. It's really great. So especially go to the right stores. You get that. It's really nice. It works just fine for this stuff. So I'm using that now. But this before I use that. So let's hear. I say I read it. Let's see. Reading it. So you chose. So the detective says. So you choose to live? She's like, I don't know. She's like hide behind the detective to stay away from Johnny. Devil, basically, character. Said, I don't know. You saw this guy. Saw what he was capable of. I was his prisoner for so long. It changed me. There's no way I can go back to my old life. I'm like, then maybe you should just start. Maybe you should start a new one. A new one, but. What kind of life would it be? Like, that's for you to decide. And like, then she like wakes up in a hospital bed. And then the nurse is like, she's awake, call the doctor. And like 1 year later, now she basically jumped from a window, good window. She really damaged her body. So I have her in a wheelchair, and it's like 1 year later. Okay, can I get closer? Can I get closer? Okay, I can zoom in. So, Miss Blandish, says the reporter. So I have like her father. I don't think her father was in the novel, but I just decided to have him in there, because she needs, family to hang out with. So I got there, and she's like, someone. Then a reporter's like, do you have anything to say about what happened? It's like, but my daughter has no comment. Like, actually, I do. Please trust me. Very well. First, I would like to thank all the people who risked their lives to save me. And I gotta work on my handwriting. I gotta work on that. And I would like to apologize to all the family, to all the families of the people who died because of me, because of my mistake. Let's see. Do I have the other one? Let's see here. Zoom out. Click. Yeah. I have it. Your mistake. I'm like, I didn't need to be at that club that night. Oh yeah, because they talked about this club in the story. It was a club filled with silly rich people who were just playing around, who were basically just having the time of their lives, getting all drunk, and just all kinds of stuff was going on. There was like a food fight that happened, kind of, and it was just like everybody was freaking out. And I was just like, yeah, that doesn't, while our technology has changed, that has not changed. There still is celebrity drama and all kinds of stuff going on. Still, just pretty similar to that. There's just definitely a very not raunchy, but definitely ignorant situation, because it's just like, yeah, someone got soup spilled on them and freaked out. Girls got soup spilled on their dress, and freaked out, and just so much stuff going on there, and the shouting match occurred, and all kinds of everything's happening. It was just like, yeah, she was at that club. There was the place of basically debauchery. It was just not a nice place to be. What's going on here? I didn't eat at a club that night. I just wanted to have fun and show off my necklace. Because of that mistake, a good friend is dead. So are many others. And we're back. This is the transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail. Now, before I get to the hate mail, I want to talk about the basically this is a comic series that I'm working on. I'm reacting to a screen cap of a comic series I'm working on DeviantArt. I probably put it on DeviantArt. It's called I think Flowers of Forgiveness. I think it'll be called, but No Orchids from Miss Blandish fan ending is what it's called. I'm thinking pretty sure it's on DeviantArt. And I basically have novels from my mom and a guy who used to drive me around to help me get to my jobs when I used to work at those places. He would give me novels to read, and my mom would give me novels to read, and from different authors. And this one was from the Mr. Right Driver, and he it was basically a 1920s the hard-boiled detective gangster speakeasy type novel called No Orchids from Miss Blandish. And in that one, unfortunately, Miss Blandish died at the end. So I made a fan ending where she didn't die. She joined a group I'm going to call the Flowers of Forgiveness, which includes characters from other novels, including ones my mom gave me from Grace Livingston Hill. Okay, and one thing was there was a speakeasy. There was a girl from a speakeasy. This girl was like helped out at Sunday school. Beautiful young girl helped out at Sunday school, but she didn't know her father ran a speakeasy. Eventually, a young up-and-coming federal agent and his crew figured out that it was a speakeasy, and they basically busted that place right. And her father, all freaked out by being found out there was a species, had a heart attack and died. And then basically, she's like all ticked off at that dude for that, and her reputation, of course, was ruined because now her rich, awesome, father was actually working with doing criminal stuff, basically. So yeah, she kind of had issues with her reputation and had to get over that, So she had to learn, flowers of forgiveness type stuff. But she realized how dangerous this, speakeasy alcohol and all kinds of stuff like that was from friends and family and things like that. It's crazy stuff. It was pretty cool. So I tried to put it all together, to put that up. Now see here, what was I saying? She said, a good friend of mine is dead, and so are many others. There was any way I could warn people so they wouldn't make the same mistake. I would do it in an instant, days later. So how's your sister doing? Okay, so in that story, I believe there was the girl, the Sunday school teacher girl from a rich family whose father was sent out to be doing a speakeasy, and there was also a girl from the ghetto, I think, basically, or the slums or whatever, and she looked like, I don't know how I drew her. Well, she looked like Jeddah from, kind of like Jeddah from Clifford, I guess. But anyway, she, and her little sister, were in a single parent family. Her mother was taking care of him. Her father is a drunk, and I think was a low level worker for these bad guys. And then one day, these bad guys decided to tie up a loose end with him. So they gave him something to drink, some alcohol to drink, beverages to drink, but they spiked him. Some crazy stuff that made him freak out and attack his family. And during the attack, one of the things that happened was the little sister, around 5-6 years old, was hanging out in her bed, and the dude ran up. I like acting like an animal. Just ran up, knocked everybody else aside, found the sister in the bed, and flipped the bed. But the sister still in it, and just ran off. It's like and ran away, ran off. I don't think we ever saw him again, because they just went crazy. So they basically wanted to say, oh yeah, they think they captured him. They had to capture him because probably put him in an asylum or something because he went crazy. So it's like, okay, we got that loose end all figured out. That dude is not going to be a problem no more. They now think he's a crazy dude, So now we're safe. Our butts are covered. Say these criminals, but I'm like, you could have killed a kid, killed a family. You would lose this, But thankfully, with my fan ending, I think she survived. I think the kid survived. But my fan ending, she definitely survived. So let's go. So Sunday school girl is talking to the older sister from the slums, saying, "So how's your sister doing?" "Oh, she's fine. She's got a big dance coming up." How about your husband, the mayor? Eventually the agent became the mayor. I guess she's like, the mayor, like he's doing great. Big changes are coming. They'll make things better for everyone. As long as they don't work in a speakeasy, right? I'm like, right. Speaking of which, how do you know? How how we wanted to do a fundraiser to shut places like those down? I'm like, yeah, to save the followers and the children from what we thought we went through. Exactly. How would you like a third speaker? Like Miss Blandish? Like that's how the Flowers of Forgiveness thing began. I got to work on that because there's gonna be some crazy stuff. Because I saw Deep Fried and that stuff effed up. Okay, that stuff is effed up. It is a comic, but it is not a family-friendly comic at all. There is actual sexual abuse in that comic. Okay, not good. But Flowers of Forgiveness can help out with that too. And they have there was other things that happened in other novels my mom and my driver gave me that basically are like, say there's one dude, Grace Silverson Hill, another Grace Silverson Hill book. I think it's like 3 people, like all 3 people. In that book, I'm sorry, in that book, there was a guy in it. It was like, okay, we had a rich guy, a rich boy, a middle class boy, and a poor boy. All right. Rich boy was like Stewie from Family Guy. Middle class boy, I think I made him like Brian from Family Guy. And poor boy was like kind of Oliver Twisty, kind of something like that, maybe. But his name was Toad. And now Toad also had, it was called Toad, also had a drunk father. Okay. And the drunk father eventually got so crazy and drunk and act up that he mortally wounded his mother. And before she died, she prayed to God. Basically, she had a priest come to do. He basically got a priest to come do last rites on her. And she prayed to God in his presence, in this kid's presence. He's like 10 years old, saying, please, God, don't let him touch a drop of rum. Yeah, he died. So it's just like, yeah. So he's basically like his dad. He has a huge issue with his dad. Okay. What's her name? Clarissa. Clarissa from Deep Fried. That girl got a huge issue with her dad. Okay. It's different, but still effed up. Still bad stuff. So basically, she and Toad definitely could try to get along a little bit because he was like, yeah, did your dad hurt you? Hurt your mom? Mine too. So definitely can be some kindred spiritness going on there. I'm just like, mine too. So what do? You want to forgive him? Feel like nothing ever happened? Like, no. That's messed up. It shouldn't have happened. But can't just live like that. You gotta just let that go. Leave it to God. Move on. Let's just, best thing we can do is have a good life, despite that, stuff like that, So there's great stuff in there. I got to work on that. But, there's all kinds of projects to work on, but we'll see. We'll get in there. Next. Oh, yeah. It's the beginning. For some reason, the beginning was at the end. It was a special muffins. The end is the beginning. Is it right where you are? Never people change. Yeah. Does it make you happy? You're so strange. Okay, so the beginning is the end. Let's see here. Fan ending part 1, PT 1. So yeah, basically, she jumped out the window. Miss Blandish jumped out the window to try to die, and she's in the afterlife, or they going to the afterlife. But everybody's fighting for her life, and stuff. But she's trying to fight for her life. So she wakes up. It's like, oh, my head. They're like, oh. Like, sees the detective. He's like, what are you doing here? Are you here to torment me because of what I did? because of what I did after you saved me. You know, say no, like yeah, right. You want me to believe there's no torment in hell? Like you're not in hell. Well, I can't be in heaven because you're here. So where am I? Like somewhere in between, like somewhere. Why? You've been given a rare opportunity, says the detective. You have a choice to make. You could choose to die or choose to live. I thought I already made that choice. Like, yes, says Johnny with his knife, his cowboy hat, and his nasty, pointy teeth smile. Yes, stay with me forever. He's like, no. They're like, no. So yeah. So you choose to live. You're like, yeah. So that's how it goes. Yeah, so you chose to live. How'd I get 2 copies of that? There you go. Okay, Gru from Despicable Me with Agnes, a little baby. You know, she's there. You go. Not to make a Flapjack OC. Oh crap. Yeah, there should be. Yeah, I would like to see more female characters in Flapjack. There were some. There's definitely more of a boy story. That's unfortunately a thing that people have to learn. There are boy stories and girl stories. Okay, and then of course stories that have both boys and girls in them. Space Marine 2 and Flapjack are boy stories. And we're back, continuing on, working stuff. I don't know if it's going to be hate mail or not, because I'm trying to get to screen caps of comments I made on DeviantArt, the response comments I made, comments, about these deviant lifestyles, but I'm finding all this other stuff, like this Flapjack OC called Nutmeg on DeviantArt. I obviously got a screen cap, or downloaded a picture of her. She's really cute. She has an eye patch, she definitely has a little dress on, has an eye patch, one eye, and like a little bit of a barrette on her hair and some earrings. She's looking at it, and it looks like a anchor necklace. Very nice. Definitely. I'd like to see more girls in the Flapjack, in Flapjack, but definitely was more of a boy story. It was a Flapjack and Knuckles, and Bubby was there. Bubby was the mother figure, and there was a cute girl, Sally Soap. She was in there. She looked good, and a few others, but definitely it was more of a boy story, which is happens. Yeah, that's how it goes. Space Marine 2 and Flapjack are boy stories, more boy-centric stories. Stellar Blade is a more girl-centric story, Power Girls, things like that. That's how it is. There's stories that have both boys and girls in them. Stories, that's why I don't. One of the reasons why DEI pushers and woke DEI pushers on I are having issues, because they're trying to be like, oh, well, why does the story have only a few girls in it, or a few, why does the story have this character's in it, or that character? Why can't they have these other characters? Because it's not a story for that. It's a boy story, or it's a girl story, or it's a story about a certain race people. Sorry, that's how it is. Keep your Black Norse gods out of here. There are none. There are Black African gods because they're African. Stories of gods made up by people who are black, so they're going to be black. Usually. Norse gods are, what is that, Icelandic? Usually Icelandic people are not black, so they're going to be not black. To basically shoehorn in stuff like that for no good reason other than you want to have diversity is very sad, because it's like, that's not how the story is supposed to go. The story is supposed to be. Come on, guys. You make your own story then. You don't like the story, then don't mess around with the games. Make your own story. Let's continue on here. So, it's Nutmeg, Flapjack OC on DeviantArt. Very nice. Oh, shoot. Lord of the Rings. Thank you. Oh, yeah, crap. We have June from Little Einstein's being tickled by feathers on DeviantArt. That's nice in ways. So she's fully clothed. She's fully clothed. I gotta say that. She seems to be enjoying it. Let's go. Barack Obama. Have fun with that, guys. With the signing of the healthcare bill into law, they're trying to sneak that into law and causing all kinds of problems for everybody. Get out of here. Thank you, Barack Obama. VR headset. Once those get to like $100, Oculus Touch 2. Once those things get to $100 a piece, I might actually buy one. But right now at 600, 700, 800, 900, over $1,000, I have no interest. And also I am not a big fan of games that should be multi-platform being on a VR only. Looking at you, the Arkham Shadow. We're having Arkham games to come back. There should be on every platform. So then it'd be like, oh yeah, Suicide Squad was considered an Arkham game, but now there's Arkham Shadow. VR ticks me off. Okay. Oh yeah, I like Power Rangers, but I'm gonna go. Yeah, Helga's mom and Olga hanging out. I think it's all like Marcos Bento, really awesome artist there. It's a great fan art. There's them hanging out, talking about stuff, I guess. Olga Pataki, super hot. Oliver Twist, older Oliver Twist. Oliver and Company 2. Interesting fan idea. Penny's all not no. A lot of names are Penny. I don't know if her name's Penny. Whatever her name is. The girl's all grown up. There's a boy who's interested. You have a Cruella de Vil looking girl, woman with a cat, white cat, and everybody's all grown up. Oliver's now a full grown cat. I think you have the was that Cheech or Chong? Cheech. With Chihuahua with the poodle girl. And they have kids now. We have puppies now. And Artful Dodger hanging out. The bulldog, and the gray, Great Dane guy, and sassy black girl dog. They're all hanging out. That's a cool idea. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but it's cool. They might happen now that Disney trying to do sequels, try to get back the magic. So that might happen. Oliver and Company, the original. Very low quality. It's also this big. Oliver, little cat Oliver, very nice. Oliver Twist. Told you Oliver Twist picture there. Artful Dodger and others hanging out. Oliver Twist again. Oliver Twist. Sherlock Holmes. Fan art there. That could be interesting. Omega. OMG, she real. A girl dressed up as Agnes from Despicable Me, Pirates of the Caribbean. When I Shut, ooh, jeez, that was old. I was filming on TV. My goodness, continue on. One Man, One Woman, Matthew 19, 4-5. Let's see. Actually, I can do that. Matthew 19. Let's check that. This is Jehovah's Witness stuff, but, they do have some things they're doing right. Let's see. Here it goes to the Bible. No, not that one. Go on. Bible. Let's see. Matthew 19, 4-5. Let it load. The Bible app load. Matthew. No, not Luke. Matthew. 19. 19. 4. Haven't you read? He replied that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female, and said, for this reason a man will leave his father and mother and united to his wife. They should two become one flesh. So you're no longer one flesh. No longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. That's how it is. So that's true. The lesson, it's like these videos, the Jehovah's Witness videos, I'm pretty sure Jehovah's Witness videos, talking about different things, some that are definitely hot, very, very controversial topics nowadays. The transgender and the gay and most likely transgender lifestyles as well. So yeah, you gotta watch out for those. And that's good. I like that aspect of theirs. I don't like that they get certain things wrong though. That there's gonna be two different places for believers. They're not. We one heaven. Okay. And earth, a new earth for everyone. Everyone gets. I think if someone trying to speak out against the Jehovah's Witness religion, saying they're calling their ministry the One Hope ministry. They used to be Jehovah's Witness, but they're like, no, there is not going to be a place for rich people and a place for poor people. Basically, there's going to be a place for everyone. We're all going to be in heaven with God. That's how it goes. So I was like, that's true. Thank you. I like it, guys, but I gotta go. Wow, this was an old place. Where was this? Is that what I think it is? Oh my goodness. I think, no, this is before. We used to live in a basement apartment. This is before the basement apartment. This is, I think maybe the place that was condemned. Yeah. You know, and we had to put plastic sheeting on the wall, on the windows to try to keep the, everything was just so, it was like a sea of old and drafty. It was crazy. It was like a whole floor, apartment thing. Like two families could live in there, I think. But we just got, it was just me and my mom and my brother hanging out in there. I think my sister, maybe my sister, I don't know. Maybe my brother, yeah. But it was crazy. And 2 cats, 2 cats were initially. But that's crazy now. Let's go, Power Rangers. Let's go. Wunsler and the guys. Open Season 3, PlayStation 2. Okay. Orville, Avengers, Brittany, Bristol White Ginger. Is it Brittany? Courtney? Yeah. Rich girl. Yeah, our trip to Texas. Oh my gosh. Ah, look at my little mustache. Oh, that's nice. I don't know. We gotta get going here. How do we get to our next stuff? Over the wall. A nice hilly, foresty place. Paloma from Atomic Betty. She's looking cute. Oh, cute. Okay. That was the professor in the Speedo. Professor from that Powerpuff Girl show in the Speedo. Panini in a 2-piece. It's gonna see what cute all grown up. Continue on. Panini looking like normal. Paranorman and the girl he helped save. Paranorman again. Paranorman some more. Paris Hilton, Iverson. Let's go. Nope. And we're back again. Let's continue on here with the next episode. You're going to, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail. Talk about stuff, right? Hopefully, eventually, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, we react to a bunch of screencasts on YouTube and DeviantArt. The response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Don't like what I'm saying. Go ahead and click off the video. Do not lie and say there's hate speech in my videos, because there is no hate speech in my videos. The speech you hate is a different story. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in comment sections. You try to straighten them out with Bible versus the basic biology, and they're going to get off about that. Yeah. Also, I'm checking out. Apparently, there's other stuff around here. There are pictures and things I'm checking out too, like this Patty Mayonnaise picture here. So I want to talk about that. Let's see here. Back. Okay, yeah. Pacific Rim picture. Patty Mayonnaise. Small picture of Patty Mayonnaise. Very nice. Picture of Patty Mayonnaise. Head and shoulders. And her, cute hairstyle she got. I think when the show went to Disney. I think that's what happened. Because they were Nickelodeon first, and then came to Disney. I guess. I don't know. Paws and Tales is actually a pretty awesome radio show, and they made a Flash animated thing about it. It was okay. I liked it. Very nice one. Very similar. Definitely, I'd say right up there with Adventures in Odyssey type stuff. It's definitely Christian, Christian children's entertainment, but talking about some nice lessons and things like that. Different characters hanging out. It was very nice. Adam Sessler and Fan. Adam Sessler. I do miss you. He's, as far as I know, he's okay. He's still alive, but he's definitely kind of out of the limelight right now. Kind of causing issues. Yeah, PC Gaming Show. Oh no. Okay, continue on. Super Spies here. Evil Genius 2 World Domination. Vampire Bloodlines. Grow Your Colony. Looking like Breath of Fire 3 art. Starmancer. Midnight Ghost Hunt. This one looking cool. The giant stone head in the water in the lily pad filled lake. Very nice. Unexplored 2. So many cool things. Conan Unconquered. Moons of Madness. It's a gaming show. This one with all these walking mechs and things. Last Days. Age of Wonders Planetfall. No pre-ordering. Zombie Army Dead Wars 4. There's all kinds of different games out there that are just were unknown for a while by me, that they're still there. Thankfully, still doing stuff, great stuff, even though they're not AAA, doing great stuff. And those AAA games are having trouble now with the DEI bullcrap and the live service bullcrap. It's not good. We gotta stay away from that. Do better. Remnant from the Ashes, Griftlands, Planet Zoo, kind of cool. Shenmue 3. Boy, oh boy, I heard some controversial things about Shenmue 3, unfortunately. Cool ideas, because he's trying to learn Kung Fu. Shaolin Kung Fu. I like Mr. Shaolin Kung Fu. Learn stuff, blocking stuff. Songs of Conquest. Let's see here. Warhammer. Vermintide Versus. And 2 Vermintide Versus. Ancestors from Ubisoft. That looks like a kind of cool game, but it was almost where other Joe wanted, what was it called? Dinosaurs. We haven't quite got dinosaur caveman Assassin's Creed yet, but we did get proto-human monkey game where you jump around and try to gather things and do stuff. It's not quite Assassin's Creed, but it was definitely in the right direction. Ancient stuff. They have Solar Ash Kingdom, one of those games where it's super colorful and you're skating around through different levels, in the air and stuff. It's really cool. The path list looks really cute. Cool. Yeah, running around with the eagle. Untitled Goose Game is Untitled Goose Game, and it's all like, player as a goose. Atomic Crops. So many cool games. Hello? Where's my arrow? Yeah, let's go. Atomic Crops. Hello? Hang on. Chivalry 2. Chivalry 2. Hello? Yo. Atomic Crops. Hard to see from here. Little tiny thumbnails. Oh, the zoo. So I might actually skip. I don't know. Close up over here. Oh, I like this one. Okay, we have picture. This game looks like an art style. It looks like a painting. Nice, awesome painting. There's a girl with red hair and the flower in her hair and stuff. She guys can change time around so things go good for people or bad for people. What's going on here? I don't know that one. We lost the arrow. Do it. So we gotta do it manually. Oh my goodness. We got stuff. We got. I'm trying to. Continuing on here. Come on. Looking through. Wait, that's not what comes in it. Zal Ferris. So. Girl hanging out with a giant replica, a real life replica of a gun from the game, alien gun from a game. Give me a show. The shark one? Yeah, that shark one. Look at this. PC gaming show. Warframe. Let's try to boost the stuff a bit here. Again. Good doing. Alright, I don't know what that one is. That's looking like Warframe more. Yeah. More like Warframe. PC gaming show. What that here? Yeah, bro, it's my super fast. I don't know what that one is. Yeah, there's several different kinds. Black and white game, very stylized, very round shapes and everybody. Very nice. Yeah, it looks like a very colorful little game where it's a desert community hanging out. Very nice. Come on. Okay, it looks like a kind of a dark isometric type thing with a monk writing out something or doing an autopsy on a skeleton or something like that. What about you? Oh yeah, you got a kid with a slingshot, in a Native American or Hispanic a blanket, poncho thing, walking through a desert. And, very cute and stylish looking stuff. El Hijo. El Hijo. I was going with those games. Unfortunately, might as well check them. Right now. Googling. Got me on my phone. I can still use that for internet right now while we get our internet stuff fixed up. Yeah. Good joke. LG Joe? What? Media. El Hijo the Sun. Okay, no. Game. El Hijo, A Wild West Tale. El Hijo is an exciting spaghetti western stealth game which you guide a 6-year-old boy on his quest to find his mother. All right. So it looks like it's good. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Very nice. That's kind of cool. It does. Anyone on here? A little time left. Let's go. That's the end of the PC gaming show. There, Peach Radiance, Peg by Shirley. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Peg the dog from not all dogs go to heaven. Maybe. Yeah, maybe, probably. Peg by iTunes Girl Fan. That is Peg from Goof Troop. One of the hottest moms in all of animation. Penelope Ling from Atomic Bitty. Penny Sanchez from Talk Shock Zone for Bran. Hi, Bran. Super cute. Period hate video comments. Yeah, we'll do that next time. Let's check out this one. For Bran, definitely an interesting drawing of Bran, Milo and Nikki. You know, they're super cute characters. I like them a lot. Look forward to seeing how they deal with things when they grow up. It's gonna be great. Penny Sanchez. A drawing of Penny Sanchez from Little Truck Zone. She's looking cute. Got her arrows back. Penelope Lang looking kind of cute. But unfortunately, she's a bad girl, so yeah, watch out for that. Play-Doh post. The girl. And we're back. This is Audio Comics Transgender Hate Mail, Homosexual Hate Mail, Atheist Hate Mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screencasts on YouTube and Deviant. Alright? Let me response to comments I made against these Deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead and click off the video. Don't lie and say it's hate speech videos because there is no hate speech videos. It's speech you hate. That's a different story. Let's see here. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in the comment sections that are screencapped and me trying to straighten them out with Bible verses and basic biology and them getting ticked off about that. Let's go. You have a period hate video comment. Period hate video comment. There was a girl named Phoenix Animations, and she drew herself looking like a boy, killing a giant blood monster. She's like, she's like, yeah, take that, nature. And then I say, instead of warring with nature, we should learn to get along with it. Someone says, I got 12 replies to that. I got over that. We can learn to get along with it. Then someone says, you do know that physical stuff isn't the only real stuff. Stuff in your brain is still very much real. Your feelings, and your brain is pretty much you. So kindly educate yourself about being an a-hole. And I say, I am educated against your lifestyle. So when your brain, mind is real feelings, but when those feelings say that something is wrong with your body, when nothing is, they are wrong. That is true. Come on. A video of me doing hate mail in one of our old houses. Very nice. Another video. Periods of female. Yeah. Phasma. My gosh, that was anticlimactic. Yep. Phil and Lil and Angelica looking super cute. Let's see Lil. Lil hanging out. Yep. And Angelica. Phil and Lil and Kimmy. All looking cute. Of course. Yeah, good one. Phil and Lil. And Tommy, very cute, and all Rugrats all grown up. Rugrats. Now there was, what was that? Mighty Ducks, the Mighty Ducks show. That one was pretty forced, trying to be like Ninja Turtles, right? And I'm just like, okay, I can live with it because obviously it's trying to be like Ninja Turtles. It's their own Ninja Turtle, trying to make their own Ninja Turtles thing. It was a fun little show. Definitely. I was like, yeah, well, what's going on here. You're trying to get the Ninja Turtles cred, and it was kind of fun. But I'm not really taking it as a, very. Epic, deep and epic show. Rugrats all grown up, on the other hand, is the natural next step for the Rugrats. they're growing up, they're becoming teenagers, you know, in this one, and they're learning how to deal with more complicated issues. And it's great to see them all grow up and see Angelica not being a huge witch. She's kind of a witch, but not as huge a witch when she was a kid. You know, everybody getting their own personalities and growing up and having fun. It's great. And seeing all the cute girls hanging out. That's great too. So I like that. Power Rangers hanging out. Phineas and Ferb. It was a really cool show. Except for the way they treated Candace. I didn't like that. Next. Phineas hanging out. Phineas and Isabella and the Fireside Girls. Phineas and Ferb are fan art. Looking super cute. Very nice, very nice. I think it was like Arnold hugging Phoebe. Like Helga died or something. this picture. This fan art, fan pic. Yeah, fan art there. He's so sad, he's crying. So yeah. Continuing on. Yeah, nowadays, of course, I wouldn't do that. What I'm doing right now, showing off where I am. I wouldn't do that anymore. Man, I have the old pulley cart. Where is this place? I'm seeing a video of me walking around this plaza. I gotta figure out what this plaza is. If I stare at the ground, which is good. It's harder to see where you're going with that. If I'm doing that, crossing the way here, and here we are. I don't know. Of course, there's the issue with the license plate. Can't do doing that anymore. My gosh, the camera's shaky. Kind of not fun. I'm thinking this is far. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely looking far east. Far east. There was a place I used to go to where basically it was east. You had to go east for a long time to get to it. And what I'm seeing here is you see these big old office buildings. Lots and lots of big office buildings, and there's a bunch of plazas around those office buildings because if people got to go in or leave there, they go to buy stuff at the plazas, and they go to eat and get supplies they need, and they go home, So yeah, the plazas being there near where the giant office buildings are is a really good idea. So yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, far east. My goodness, yeah, that's crazy stuff, man. Reminds me of Southgate. It's so big. I had to walk. Oh yeah, I had to walk a long way. I remember having to do that. I had to walk from the bus stop or train stop, to get to the place. And then once I was done, I had to walk back to the bus stop or train stop so I could get a bus to where I lived back then. It's amazing though. Nowadays, of course, I do things differently. Well, no, I mean walking, I still walk, but and use the bus. But no, film differently, definitely. Try to be more steady about it. Continue on, please. Well, let's go. Okay, butterfly, blue wings, very nice. Me hanging out. Birds. Rosita the pig from Sing, and her husband and some of her kids. Ash from Sing, looking cute as all get out, of course. Pink, hi Pink. I guess Pistol, Goo Troop, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Plinkett, Harry Plinkett from Red Letter Media. Yes, plus size female runner, you're looking very nice. You're a nice girl. Yes, pictures. Candace and Jeremy, Isabella with Perry, Isabella and Phineas and Ferb's daughter, fan daughter, Poe and BB-8 running through corridors there. Oscar Isaac hugging Carrie Fisher before she passed, unfortunately. Subverted expectations. Poe's actually getting blown up. Yeah, score of what? No, it's Finnegan and the leaf hedgehog and the frog from Pokemon. Very nice. Polar Express, Fleece, you tear gas. Forrest Issy from Claude Diaco. You got pregnant with evil virus dude babies. The porgs. Pork chop and flat screen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is Power Play End. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy comic. That's all I got. Great. The comic. That was so bad though. My colleague is trying to put his client. Yeah, this is better because it's the paper like this, like this right here. I'm using. So drawing with that, we got basically it's an alternate reality of my characters, where basically my character Ace Sling, basically disobeyed his mother. Okay, his mother is the leader of a police force, what they call hero force. Basically, they're police officers who also basically are trying to do better, more advanced tactics than regular police. So they're doing hero stuff, kind of action hero stuff, and with police for help and everything. But in one mission against the greatest enemies, okay, there's got an evil one who's this alien robot thing that wants to basically take over the world because that's what he was designed to do. But he went rogue and stuff. Instead of obeying his mother and retreating with his brother and sister like he should have, he tried to attack more. He got captured by Evil One and turned into Graysling. And Graysling is mostly robot. He's very strong and awesome and pretty much invincible, nearly invincible. He has awesome stuff. He can do some great stuff. But they thought he would die. Yeah, Aceling died, and they moved on with their lives, and he got basically it was just a whole drama thing. And eventually there were some kids that were also there too, and he was helping. He basically that was his team, his new team. He had to help them become a new team. And in the court, there was a court scene where they had to talk about that stuff. And let me see, how much time I got? A little time. Let's go. Someone says, my colleague is trying to put his client in a position in a positive light by comparing the witness's time at a corrupt facility to that of the kidnapping situation. Nexus sustained. You took a great risk of that, especially since the facility was shut down over a month ago. Like, what? The smallest one, F-hugger, face hugger, it looks just like Ace Sling. She's a young girl, but she was horribly abused. And basically, was just saying, yeah, I'm gonna tell these guys what happened at this orphanage, man. I don't want to go back there. Basically, he's like, she basically was tricked into thinking that place is still open, and she was threatened with being sent back there if she didn't tell the truth. So she's like, what? You malinformer? I'll kill you. She jumps on his face. Girl's like a foot long. All right, you're going here. This is what you're going to talk about stuff. Basically, continuing on here, I'll find transgender hate mail eventually, I'm sure. Eventually, hate mail. All that good stuff, we'll see. But right now, I'm checking out this comic of mine, drawn on the copy paper that I like to use now instead of the line paper I used to use. What was that stuff? Line paper. I still use line paper for things. I use line paper. This is line paper right here. I still use line paper for stuff like my Mugen sprite sheets. I still use it for that, but I like my copy paper for my comics. It's just so much cleaner, so much clearer. My brother got me interested in that, and he was right. Yeah. So yeah, you on here, and basically face hugger, a girl just grabbed onto that dude, attacked that dude, of the bailiff, of the lawyer or whatever, and he's like, okay, everyone, well, the defense witness is calling down. We'll go into the prosecuting witnesses. Yes, sir. I call this young lady to the stand. Now, please remember, you have to tell the truth, okay? Like, okay. Now, young lady, please point to the one who held you hostage. And she's like, I can't. Why not? Because he's not here. Who is this robot man? The guy who protected us from those other robots. But the doctor who examined you said that you got hurt and did not get enough to eat. How did that happen? I don't know. He may not have given us all the chips you wanted. They stopped those smiling robots from hurting us like they did before. Can I go now? Around the end, it became clear that to the prosecution that he was wasting his time. Testimonies of the witnesses, combined with the evidence that they found, proved that I didn't do it. I didn't kidnap the kid because there was these kids that were captured along with him and experimented on by Evil One to make them into, give them basically abilities or something like that, to basically make them a team of super soldiers, basically. So including my guy, Ace Sling. I was cleared of all charges. Unfortunately, word got out on the news about what happened. That led to some rumors being spread about me. Now, some people see when they look at me as a monster. It's nice to know that some things have never changed. You shut up with that. It was like Fabu lad. She called herself Fabu lad. Because she's trying to be the son that her father, Fabio Guy, wanted. But, she's like, you shut up with that. Like, Ellie. I'm like, oh, come on. If he is who you say he is, he shouldn't be talking like that. Aisling has always had a positive attitude, even though he was outmatched in every fight. I'm like, I was not. Enough. Go change her patrol. I'm like, fine. I don't need this crap. You guys go with her. Make sure he does not destroy her dress. That girl. Like, I was like, really, she was recording that. Turns it off. He's like, let's take a walk. I know you've been through a lot, says Fabio Guy, but please remember that you are not the only one. Together. When your mom and dad and I came back from the front lines, we had to adjust too, because they were augmented by the government, unlike Aisling and friends. They're augmented by the government to be super soldiers, because they were all injured, so they had to get augmented. So we're going to do what we did then, he says. And what was that? We're going to turn a monster into a hero. A monster into a hero. And we're also going to discuss how you're going to act around Ellie. Wait, what? So it's like, you see Evil One hanging out. Evil One is a robot. He can float around, though. He's kind of ghostly. He can float around, but it's because he can resist gravity. And he's going to hang out with his boss, Tricon, who's in hibernation. He's like, excuse me, sir. Like, whoosh. I'm like, what is it, Evil One? I'm like, I'm not finished recharging. No, he's recharging, yeah. I'll be brief. The Council of Worlds has announced that they are almost in orbit. Wait, how did you know that? I thought we could not communicate with them. I said we could not send messages to them, but I've been receiving messages from them for years. Like, years? Why didn't you tell me? The reason is simple. You had often said that the technology here is substandard. I am made of that technology. Evil One, I never meant. You may not have, but what is to stop you, the Council of Worlds, from thinking that? I would. Well, your efforts would be appreciated. I have found a more effective solution. Not creative. He's all about, he's very analytical. Effective solution. What did you mean? Follow me, sir. You launched this island into space? I'm like, partially. You launched me into space? I'm like, affirmative. I'm like, why? 2 reasons, sir. The council is looking for you. By getting you off of the planet, there will be no reason for them to land there. Also, every experiment that you have done with the humans in the effort to make them more effective soldiers for our cause. That you've done with the humans in the effort to make them for our cause has increased the probability that they will defeat us when the time comes to take over their world. We haven't even gotten to that point yet. There's still a chance that they could be our ally. After all you have told me, that chance is unacceptably small. So what now? What? You kill me like you killed the prisoners when you launched this place into space? Like, there is no need. Also, the humans are still alive. You experiment on them as you wish. Why, thank you. Your tone of voice and body language suggests that was a sarcastic comment. This proves that this course of action I've chosen was the correct one. How? Would you defend me from the council now, after all I have done? Like, yes! Only after a serious conversation about how doing stuff like this is not okay. He's like charging up. It's not okay. Addition range limit for approaching. Goodbye. That body of his that he was using to broadcast himself from Earth. Basically falls flat. It's like, no. It's like, wow, what a crazy end to this crazy story. My hero Aisling says, wait, shouldn't I be talking? I be talking to this here? Well, you are me. You're an alternative version of me. But you're an alternative version of me, though. It's like, I see. It's going to take a long time for you to get back to me in my story, isn't it? I'm like, well, they have been waiting for a while for this other one to start. I know. Doesn't mean I had to like it, though. Dude, I'm like, it's okay. I'll just go wait till it's my turn again. I'm like, fine. Really? Like, oh, yeah. Your upcoming stories will open a way for a bunch of sequels and prequels. And you're getting a Mugen character. You're getting a Mugen character. I'm like, someday. I'll work on him. Well, that's nice. Before or after them? I'm like, before. Not before. Dang it. Not before. Dang it. Then I'll work on you guys. So many characters. Don't forget to watch the fave and don't forget to comment, fave, and watch. Dude, oh yeah. After listening to the song Stronger by Britney Spears, I was wondering what would happen if Aisling got stronger. Then the rest is history. There's a backstory for you. You forgot the part. It took years for it to happen. Thank you. Thank you for remembering. This is so good. Powerpuff Girls. My gosh. It's crazy stuff going on. Quantum Ranger. Trying to save the T-Rex. T-Rex and Toxica trying to do some stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's going for everything. Thank you. I like you guys, but it's not what I'm trying to see right now. Oh my goodness. Power Rangers 20 whatever with Goldar. Like so many awesome Power Ranger things. I'll see them. I want to see them later. Thank you. We gotta go. Let's continue on here. There's some great stuff in there. I do want to revisit it someday, but man, you gotta get on with these things. Screenshot. Okay, there you go. There's the screenshots. We got the screenshots going. Should I not do it? Till next time? You know? Oh boy. Safety lessons on child abuse? What is that? Okay, Pink Dinosaur and the kids hanging out in the pool? Oh my gosh. That was definitely an interesting, let's say, lower tier one. You know? They would be lower tier stuff. You know, there was just all kinds of different ones they would do that were some were very well done. Others were a little bit on the cheaper side. That was one of the ones on the cheaper side there. It was definitely the kids that were like one. It was like it was Flash, but it was like one. Basically each kid just stood there, and then the dragon would talk about stuff, and the kids would be like, "Wow, or this, or what about this?" Or stuff like that. So definitely was a lower, not the highest quality, but not bad. Sally Brown, Charlie Brown's younger sister, drawn by Charles Schultz. Yeah, this is his drawing. Very cute. Hey, hello. Come on. Sample ballots. Saves void by saving this moment. Oh, well, Kingdom Hearts stuff, I guess. Kyrie and friends. That's today. I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube, DeviantArt. We continue on with more hate mail. Funny about it.